Hi everyone, welcome to Vizagstudents. Today we will be discussing about Python strings or strings in Python or how you can use strings in Python, how there will be different functions of strings, how you can manipulate strings, how you can merge strings, things like that. Mostly we'll cover all the details about strings and strings plays major role in any of the programming language. In Python, it's one of them. This is our console. Previous examples, I'm clearing this one. I increased my font to 20 now, so now you can clearly see everything. So let's get started. Okay, strings in Python are surrounded by either single quotation marks or double quotation marks, single quotes or double quotes. Okay, either way you can use it. So I'm creating a simple string with single quotation mark. Single equal to this one, hello single string double equal to hello double. How you can print this value? Print off. You have to pass that variable name. Just type str and wait, and it will display the value. Display that variable name. Same thing for I'm already double. I'm selecting double now. Just click and enter, or you can right click. You can run Python strings, and it will display hello single, hello double. Okay, so there will be no difference. If you change these values also, you have to use either single or double quotes. Okay, don't mix it up. Single quotes and saving it file, and I'm running the same file. I got the details. Okay, this is how you will work with this one. And then this is about single line. You can pass how you will work with multi-line comments, something like this, right? This is your multi-line comment section. So so for example, this is my multi-line string. Okay, so you cannot pass string like this. Okay, if you pass like this, you will get a error. Name error is not defined. Okay, so you can pass like this. Just run that file. Again, you will get an error. Okay, if you use double quotes, just run it. Again, you will get an error. Okay, so how you need to define this one? So this is how you have to place multi-line string. Just copy paste here, and for example, now you want to print that multi-line string. Just pass the value, and see, this is this is how your multi-line string will be displayed. Okay, so maybe you will be worry about few of other things, how it will be we have a multi-line tab, everything, but it takes little time. You need to practice. And next we'll strings arrays. Python work strings in a similar way as arrays. Okay, Python strings and arrays are almost equal. If you create a string, it automatically creates an array, and there will be no characters in Python. Normal Python character is a single string with the length of 1. For example, if you want to create a string, something like str name Vizag in single quotes. If you run this one, what will happen? Nothing. So you just create a variable called string. Now you have to get the value of v. How you will get the value of v? str of string name of 1. Let's see what happens. See, it is printing I. So that means this index will starts from 0. If you pass 0 here, you will get first character of a string. If you pass 1, you will get second character of that particular string. See, vi. Okay, this is how it will work. So when you create an array, when you create a string, that nothing but it's an array. You can loop through that array using any for loop in Python. Okay, in Python, loops will comes later. That's little advanced topic, but this is how Python loop will look like. For x in banana, x is nothing but values in string. So what will happen here? This for loop through banana, and it will print each character one time. Okay, so this is how this loop works. If I run this one loop, see, first I'm commenting this one, I'm removing this one. Okay, see, it started with B, A, N, and A. For example, if you place one here, again run this, so it is looping through this particular string. You can create a string variable, something like this, string loop. Mm, you can pass this one, what you call str value, colon at the end. See, 1 second is printed like O N E S E C O N D. Okay, that's how it will work. So string is nothing but array. For example, you want to get length of a string. Okay, if you want to get length of a string, then you can simply, I'm getting length of string value, str value, print of. If you want to get length, right, just place len. See, object, what is that object here? Our object is str value, so it will print length 9. Okay, I'm just commenting this one for now. So this 1 second value is 9. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Starts with 0, but total length is 9 because 0 also included, right? So it will be like 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Length is 9 here. Okay, that's how this will work. And you can check strings. Okay, you can check a string, is it exist or not. For example, Rahul घर पे है not. For example, checking a string inside a string. Okay, you can check a string inside a string. How you can check a string? So I need a text. Okay, so I'm getting some text. Okay, just random. My text equal to single quotes. Yeah, this is my text. Now I am checking for different words in this text using my commands. So print, I'm checking for R value, OR in my text. If you run this one, true. Okay, OR is present. Here OR is present. You can change this to is. So is it present or not? So what it is doing? It is just displaying it's there or not. Okay, and you can have a if condition as well. For example, if you want something like if copy this, paste it here. If it is there, then print. So basically what I'm doing is, if this is if loop, we are missing something here. Let me run the command. So syntax error, invalid syntax, line number 47. So there is some syntax error. For example, if you see for loop here, for loop, if you see there is a colon at the end. So you need to have a colon at the end. Just run it now. So is word is available. So is available somewhere. So it is printing that. In the same way, you can check for not in. Instead of in, you can check for not in as well. Just like in, you can check for not in. If we say Vizag, okay, it will be false here. True, Vizag is available. So see, Vizag is not there. Okay, Vizag is not in this one, so it's true. Okay, for example, if you have string, see false. String is available. That's why it is false, because this is not in. So basically you need to understand difference between what is in and what is not in. If it is present, then it's true in. If it is not present, then it will be true in not in. So you need to understand that difference. So, and next thing is slicing of strings. Slicing is nothing but you can slice strings. Slice. What is meant by slicing? Hmm. For example, there is a very large string like 10 lines of code, 10 lines of string. You can perform some manipulations on that particular string easily using Python functions. Python provide a vast variety of functions to manipulate or modify or update the strings. We will be using few of them here. First, we'll start with I have a simple hello world program where I want to print position from 2 to 5. Okay, so I have a string called hello world. That is my string. So, but I want to print only from 2 to 5. You need to understand how the strings will work. So here 0 is hello, 0 is H, 1 is E, 2 is L, 3 is L. So I'm just indexing my string. Okay, here B is a string. I'm printing B 2 is 5. That means what it will print. I'm guessing that is LLO. Okay, so that is LLO. You can change these values. You can change it to 8. You can run it. It will print something like this. I'm changing some value which is not exist there. So it is printing entire. Okay, hello world from 2 to 5. If you want to start from 0, I mean start from start, then something like this. If you can change that to 4, then it will print first 4 characters, HELL. If you want to print last 4 characters, then don't provide at the end. Just see, it is printing from 4 to end. So from 4 is, so from 4 to end, O, comma, world. Okay, it is printing like that. So 4 to 7 then. See, for 0 comma there will be space, so it is printing three characters here. Okay, you can see three characters. This is how this slicing will work. And in slicing they have a negative slicing as well, just like positive. We have negative slicing as well. We can use -5 to -2 and guess it, okay, what it will print in this negative slicing. So it is printing ORL. ORL. Where is ORL? So this is how it will work. From negative side, -5 is W, so it is printing ORL. If you say 6 here, it will print W. If you say 7, it will print extra space. If you say 8, it will print a comma. Okay, so that is how it will work. In the same way, just now we what we did is we sliced main string. You can say main string. Main string is nothing but this one. Hello world is our main string, and we have used B2 is 5, B4 is 7, -5 is 2, everything. It is slicing the values. Now what we are doing is modifying strings. There are a couple of functions in our methods in string, methods in Python, like uppercase. Upper is a function where it will convert string to an upper case. Lower for lower case, and removing white space you have strip, and things like that. Let me start with lower case or upper case. You can um, okay, let me start with lower case, right? Because we have some lower and upper case. So now you have both lower and upper case, right? So I'm using lower of B. See what happened? There is an error. Sorry, you just need to empty method. Okay, B dot lower of. So it will print everything in a lower case. Same thing for upper. You can just pass like that. It will print everything in a uppercase. Okay, and if you want to remove any white space is nothing but at the end. If you have any white spaces, starting ending I have white spaces. Okay, if you want to remove white spaces, then you need to use b dot strip. Uh-huh. Print b dot strip strip of. That's it. See here, this is printing both white spaces. Okay, this one lower and upper, but strip removed white spaces from strip removed white spaces. First, you need to know what is white space, okay, where it will be used. Mostly in databases, you will get white spaces when user enters some spaces or tabs at the starting of any of the form, then you need to strip those. Normally in Java, we'll use trimming something. In Python, you will use strip method. So I'm just going with some of the methods in Python, okay? And you can replace, okay? You can replace something in Python as well using a function called replace. For example, here I am replacing H with Jello. So it should be Jello world. See, H is replaced with J here. In the same way, you can split a function. Sorry, you can split that particular string. So I'm splitting using using comma. Okay. For example, there is a case CSV, CSV means comma separated values. For example, if I having a multiple CSV values, source, destination, mm, values. Okay, this is my string. Hello world, MUL, source, destination, and values is my string. So now I want to split using comma. Okay, so what it will do is it will split entire string based on comma. Okay, when there is a comma, right, it will split into a one string. So that's how this split will work. Maybe in video editing you will see, right, in trimming and splitting of videos and everything. This is same type, no changes. Now, how you can concatenate string or merging a string or combining a string. Okay, you can use plus operator to merge a string or combine a string. Okay, I'm using a variable ABC for this scenario. If you see, hello is one variable, world is another variable value. Now I create a new variable C and I'm adding both A plus B and I'm printing C. So now A plus B, C will hold the value of both hello and world. See here, C is having both hello and world. Okay, but the point is here, for example, if there is an integer, if a B is an integer, then what will happen? It's not at all taking care. For example, if it is a string, I'm just creating errors. Okay, that's how you invalid syntax. This one. If you run like this, hello one. Okay, that's how concatenation will work in strings. So now you want space in between two variables, then you can use double quotes like this. So it will display space in between your variables A and B divided by space. Next one is formatting, string formatting. As we learn Python variable chapter, we cannot combine strings and numbers like this. You seen that one, right? If there is a plus B print C, if you print directly this one, now only we should get a error here, but I'm not getting. I'm checking that one. Okay. See, when you concatenate and printing variables directly here in this one, this step, this particular step. Don't worry about other things, just concentrate on this one. Hello is a string and one is a integer. Now we are adding both A plus B. Hello plus 1. It is an integer and this is a string. Here we are getting an error. See, we are getting an error. Error getting at the start of the console. Okay, see, when I'm running. If you see here, there are no errors. If you see here, there is an error. Can only concatenate str type, not int. So str only can concatenate each other, and int for int integers, it is throwing an error. Okay, that's how we will decode. Now, what I need to do now? So there is a one more example where we can have both. I have integer and I also have a string. I'm adding both here and we'll see what will happen. Again, we got an error here. See, my name is John plus I am. Again, I got line error at 74. 74 already we have error. I created one more error for some better understanding. See, I got one more error. My name is John, I am age. It is not working. So how I need to do? Mm, for that, there is a one more example where this is how you need to work this one. I'm commenting this one. Basically, this is throwing error. Okay, this is throwing error. So this is how I need to put everything. So my name is John and I kept braces here, curly braces, and I am using a format method. Okay, this is how you will format. When you pass this format method, this particular age, what it will do is it will replace the value of these curly braces. If you run the value here, see, I am 36. Sorry, I'm not 36. So my name is John and I am 36. So it is replacing this particular value. Okay. In the same way, you can apply same thing for different parameters. So here is one more example. We have three curly braces, flower braces. Sorry, I have three values: quantity, item number, and price. So if you have my order dot format, so I am formatting this particular string. So I am passing three variables here. So when I'm running this file, three variables will be replaced these flower braces. Just run this one. See, I want three quantity three pieces of item 567. Item number is replaced here, and price is $49.95. So price replaced these two curly braces. This is how it will work. Okay. So you have to carefully understand if for example if I remove this and I am passing, what will happen? It is printing I want three pieces of item 567 for dollars because there is no curly braces, so it directly printing that one. If I run this one now 49.95. If I remove price, then you will get curly braces, I feel. See, index error, replacement index 2 out of range for positional args tuple. So here we have 1, 2, 3, but we are passing only two variables. That's why we got that error. I replaced price again. I'm running it again. Now I want three pieces of item 567 for $49.95. So that's how it will work. Okay, this is nothing but formatting your string and also integers in a single print statement using format method. So next thing is escape characters in Python. Escape character, what is an escape character? Now we will find out. So I'm having this particular string. I'm printing this string, okay? txt. I'm printing this particular string. I got an error, invalid syntax. Why? Because this everything or like in programming there is one rule of one thumb rule. If something is open, it must be closed. It may be database connection, it may be ftp connection, it may be simple curly braces or normal brackets. Okay, so here we have double quotes ended here, and we have double quotes ended here, but everything is same, but it's not in there. It's not inside a double quotes. If it is inside any double quotes, then it will be considered as a string, entire string. See, we are there's space missing. I added that space and I'm running that again, Vikings from. But why we are here? What we are testing here? Now we are testing escape characters. Now, how an escape character will work in Python? Escape character is nothing but we need to escape a character while printing. For example, in this case, we want to escape these double quotes. Okay, you want to escape these double quotes, then you need to place a backslash. Okay, backslash, again backslash. So these are nothing but escape characters. So it won't run, it don't do anything, it just print as it is. If you print like this, you will get double quotes workings. That's how it will work. So here escape character is nothing but when you use backslash, it escape this particular double quote. Same thing here. Okay. We have multiple escape characters in Python. Okay, you have single quote, double quote, backslash. I'm copying few of the files here. See single quotes, double backslash, slash n for new line. If you place slash n here, what will happen? We'll see. See, after slash n, it went in new line. If you say slash t, it will tab space. So these are the some Python escape characters. You can work with this one. And if you, at the end, if you see octal value and hexa values, maybe some people don't know about octa and hexa values. Right. You will have this in your fourth class, third class, fifth class in schooling. So you should aware of all these things. Okay. And next one is string methods. Yes, we already seen some of the methods like upper, lower, strip, and in, not in, type. There are so many methods in Python. Some of them are, I'm copying some of the values here. Okay. Mhm. Normally, you will use all the methods in the same way with the dot operator. See, for example, here I have a text with hello and welcome to my world. Okay. Now I am using a method called capitalize. So if you print that particular x value, what it will do is it will print that y and this one is not working. X truncated. Okay, for now I'm removing all these values. Okay, we'll add it later. So here, hello and welcome to my world. What is happening here? Capitalize. So H got capitalized. Uppercase the first letter in the sentence. That is nothing but capitalize. Okay. In the same way, you will have a case fold. Case fold. If you run the case fold, so if you want to know the difference, then you can use capitalize and case fold. See, where the first one? Okay, I'm printing both X's, right? So it's replaced. I'm printing one here and one here. Just run that one. Hello, my world. Hello, welcome to my world. Everything first letter is capitalized, and second, it it is in lowercase. That's how these methods work. And you can center. There is one more method called center. Okay, center is nothing but you can put center. I mean something like this. You will understand once I run that file. Center of 100. 50. Let me make hello simple. Now you'll understand easily. Hello, see, it got center. Total 50 characters, it is at the center. If you say 10 characters, if it is something like this, okay, if it is 30, something like this. So this is how you will use all the methods in where Python. Capitalize is a method, and case fold is a method, and center is a method, and you will have method count. You can count number of any word. Okay, you can count a word in a file. Okay, and for example, I'm having something like this. So text, I love apples. Apples are my favorite fruit. Apple are my favorite fruit. And x equal to txt dot count of apple. So it will count number of apple word in this particular text. Answer is 2 here. If you say apples, answer is 1. If you say my, answer is 1. If you say space, answer is 7. So total 7 spaces. If you say space L, it will print 1. Yeah, space L only one time. So this is how these string methods will work. Okay, and there are so many methods. You can check all the methods in documentation, or you can check in W3 schools. Okay, ignore that red. Okay, I just copy pasted entire string here. Better I paste it here. See, capitalize, convert the first character to uppercase, case fold, convert string into lowercase, center, returns a centered string, just like div center in HTML. In the same way, it will work in text format. Count returns number of times a specific word or value occurs in a string. Encode returns an encode version of the string, and returns true ends with something. If you say ends with dot, then it will say returns true if that ends with a particular character or string. Is returns true if all characters in the string are alphanumeric. Is alpha returns true if all the characters in the string are alphabets. So is numeric returns true if all the characters in the string are numeric. So it will check for each and every character, okay, not the entire string. In the same way, you already seen this one, lower, upper. You can convert into lowercase and uppercase, and you already used this split function, r split and r strip. Trim version of the string returns is right trim version of the string, so it only trims in the right hand side. So it will ignore that left hand. If there is any extra spaces, it just ignores, but it will do everything in a right hand side. So uppercase, it conversion, translate, returns a translated string. So things like that. There are so many methods you can use based on your requirement. Okay, so this is mostly all about Python strings, and you can comments for you if you have queries. If you didn't understand some of the concept, then just comment out, or you can drop a message in our social media pages as well. Okay, and thank you very much for. There are I got subscribers like count like 5, and there are 10 people in our WhatsApp group. Yeah, that's a good count. So it's increasing daily. So we'll push our best. Okay, thanks for joining, and please subscribe to Vizagstudents and share with your friends. Thank you very much.